Okay, let's discuss the net section. So what is the net section? So section applicable to resist the stress after the hole of rivet are made. Okay, so now here what happens if you are going to suppose that this is your solid plate. So now if the stresses are coming is the Ft. Ft is the that is the tension stress occur in this plate. So now what is the force that can resist by plate? That is the again we are going to find the cross sectional area, that is the B, and this is the thickness, this is the again T. So now we are going to find the force equal to B into T into Ft. So now here, so what happens now if this is a plate and now we are going to make holes. If this is our plate and now we are going to make holes like that. So now here see that here this is B, and now if this is the phi or D, this is the D equal to dia of hole. So now here net section available at this section is that is the B minus 3D. How much? That is the B minus 3D, because due to hole that is the width is reduced. How much? जितना रिविट रहेगा उतना, जितना नंबर ऑफ रिविट्स रहेगी उतनी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय द डाया ऑफ रिविट्स, उतना तो विड्थ रिड्यूस हो गया, that is the multiplied by T again Ft. So that you can find that is the forces that can, the permissible force or the allowable force on that section. So now here, so now we are going to find again that is the rivet value. Rivet pattern. So there are various patterns, that is the chain riveting, diamond riveting and staggered pattern. Chain riveting, diamond riveting and the staggered. So in chain riveting, here chain riveting means all rivets are same at the in same line. See that in chain riveting all rivets are in the line. See that this is your line and all rivets are in a line. So this is, if you show this is a column and this is your row. So see that all rivets are in a line. That's called the chain riveting. So now if you are going to find here the for chain riveting, now the tearing strength, or you can find that is the net section at the various net section. So here what happens that if this is the B, if this is your B, so now here three rivets are applied. So here the net section equal to B minus 3D multiplied by T, that is the B minus 3D, that is the net section, multiplied by D into Ft, that is the permissible or allowable tension or allowable tearing force on the plate. So now the tearing strength of the various section, now we are going to find here. If suppose see that this is the sections first, second, third, now we are going to calculate the tearing strength at the various section, that is the section first, section second and section third. So now tearing strength at the first section. So again now net section available, how much? This is B minus 3D, because here the 3 rivets are applied, because here is the 3 rivets. So B minus, that is the B is the width of the plate, D is the dia of rivet. So B minus 3D multiplied by T into sigma T, that is the permissible sigma T or tension stress, that is sigma permissible tension stress. Now here, so now for second section, this is your second section. So what happens for after to calculate the tearing strength at that second section, here again we are going to find the net section here multiplied by T multiplied by sigma T plus here the rivet value. Here 3 rivets are used, so these rivets are used to calculate the tearing strength. So now here at the second section, so B minus 3D multiplied by into T into sigma T plus 3 rivet value. The reason is that here this rivet value is going to resist your tearing strength. here already in assumption we have already made, that is the all rivets are equally stressed. Okay, so now here, so now when you are going to calculate at the second section, so इससे पहले क्या है, ये फर्स्ट सेक्शन है, उसमें 3 रिविट्स है. तो ये तीनों रिविट्स की हम रिविट वैल्यू, जो रिविट वैल्यू दैट विच इज लेस इन बियरिंग एंड शियर, जो भी लेस होगा दैट इज द रिविट वैल्यू. सो 3 है, सो वी हैव टू इंक्रीज द स्ट्रेंथ बाय 3 रिविट्स. नाउ एट सेक्शन थर्ड the tearing strength at section 3rd, again net section B minus 3D. The reason is that here 3 rivets are applied, first, second and third. 3 rivets are applied. So B, that the width of the plate, D the dia of the rivets multiplied by 3 into T into sigma T plus 6 RV, that is the 6 rivet value. Why? Because here now if you are going to consider this section, so before this 6 rivet are placed. So now tearing strength at the third section is the B minus 3D into T into sigma T in plus 6 rivet. So now जैसे जैसे हम जोड़ की तरफ पहुँचेंगे, सपोज दिस इज ज्वाइंट, जैसे तो सो रिविट वैल्यू आर इंक्रीजिंग with respect to rivets, number of rivets. So now let's going for the diamond riveting. So now here this is your diamond riveting. See that, so this is in the pattern of diamond. See that nothing are in a line. Here as we already discussed in the chain riveting, all rivets are in a line, and in diamond riveting all these they are in a line, but they are placed in the diamond format. So this is called your diamond riveting. So now here again we are going to calculate the tearing strength of diamond riveting. So now here let's consider the first figure. So now here let's consider, no matter take this one or this one, no matter, we start from the first one. So if you are going to take the rivet value, so rivet is first, this is the second section, and this is the third section. Okay, so now here let's consider the first figure. So now at first section, this is your first section, and now what will the tearing strength, that is the B minus D, the D, that is the 1D or D, because here the only one rivets are used. So that is the B minus D into T into sigma AT. Sigma AT again permissible tearing stress. So now at second section, second section. So see that here the 2 rivets are applied. Before that 1 rivet are used. So here again here the net section, that is the, if this is your B, this is the width of plate. That is the B minus 2D. D is the dia of rivet, dia of hole, that is the grass dia. So that is the B minus 2D multiplied by T into sigma AT plus 1 RV, or you can write the RV or 1 RV, because here before going here there is the, here you are going to calculate the tearing strength at the second section. So before this there is the 1 rivet, so you have to calculate the first rivet value. So now let's consider that is the third section. This is your third section. So for third section, see that again B minus how much rivets? There are 3 rivets. B minus 3D plus how much इस सेक्शन को छोड़ के कितने रिविट्स हैं? इस सेक्शन को यदि हम बंद कर दें, इस सेक्शन को हटा दें, तो कितने रिविट्स बचे हैं? 3 रिविट्स प्लस 3 RV. So you are going to find the tearing strength at section third is the B minus 3D into T into sigma AT plus 2 RV, that is the 2 RV plus RV, that is the 3 rivet value. So these are the tearing strength. So now here in staggered, see that in staggered pitch. Here these are the staggered pitch. See that unlike diamond pattern, in diamond pattern they are in the बढ़ते क्रम में थे, फर्स्ट रिविट से 2 रिविट for 3 rivets. Now here but these are in the zigzag. See that zigzag. Okay, so if you compare this, see that these are the in the zigzag. So this called the staggered pitch. This is not in your syllabus. So now here, so for diamond pattern here, practicals, as per practical suggest that for diamond pattern the width of plate is less, the required width of plate is less as compared to chain pattern. So for here various test has been performed on the different section or different pattern. Suppose a diamond pattern, chain pattern, and the that is the staggered pattern. So now as per result shows that the here width of the plate is less for the diamond pattern, and when we are going to place the chain pattern, then the width required is the more. So now next is the dia of rivet. So sometimes in your questions it has been given that is plate of thickness, that is the thickness of plate has been given and phi has not been given. So for this, that is the very important, that is Unwin's formula. This is the Unwin's formula, that is the phi, that is the nominal dia. Again already discussed that is the phi and d, that is the phi is the nominal dia and d is the gross dia. So nominal dia equal to 6.01 under root t. Remember, in some books that is the 6.05 has been given, that is the wrong. Clearly this is the Unwin's formula, that is the 6.01 under root t. So now here the phi is the nominal dia of the rivet and t is the thickness of thinner plate in the joints, as already discussed for the butt joint and the lap joints. Let's discuss, let's start some examples. Here in your example, let's start first example, that is given at the page number 67 of your book, that is example number 3.1. So here there is something different, I have changed the value. So let's read the question. The question says 10 mm thick दो प्लेटों को 18 mm व्यास के रिवेटों से एकल रिवेट लैप द्वारा जोड़ा गया है। यदि पिच 55 mm है तो जोड़ का समर्थ ज्ञात कीजिए। परमिसिबल स्ट्रेस Ft इक्वल टू 150, Fs इक्वल टू 90, F इक्वल टू 270 न्यूटन पर mm स्क्वायर है। So now let's change the question. Let's change the whole question. So now here the thickness of plate, let's take the 14 mm, dia of rivets 20 mm, pitch 75 mm, permissible stress that is the same, that is the Ft 150, Fs 90 and Fb equal to 270 Newton per mm square. So all these units are, that is the permissible stress, all these units are the Newton per mm square. So remember, sometimes in your exam that may not be given, so you have to remember the permissible stresses, that is already given in your code IS 800. So let's come on the question, that is the solution. Let's solve. So here the thickness of plate that is given is the 14 mm, and here the dia of rivets, that this rivet is the 18 mm, that is the 20 mm. Okay, so dia of rivets. So now we are going to find the gross dia of rivet, gross dia. So d equal to 20 plus 1.5, that is 21.5 mm. Here because the phi is less than 25, so you have to increase by 1.5 mm. So now shear strength of rivet Fs equal to, that is the again already discussed, that is the Fs, value of Fs, that is the pi by 4 into d square into Fs. So put the value pi 3.14 by 4 into d square, that is the 21.5 square into 90. So remember here in your calculation already I have told you that first calculate above. Here this is like that, 4 is oblique 4, so calculate 3.14 multiplied by 21.5 square into 90, After calculating this, now divide by 4. Okay, if you are going to put all these things with एक साथ यदि आप कैलकुलेट करोगे, जैसे 3.14 बाई 4 करोगे इंटू 21.5 स्क्वायर इंटू 90, so your calculator will definitely give you the wrong answer. So now calculate the value of your Fs, that is the in Newton per Newton, that will be in Newton. So now we are going to calculate the bearing strength of the rivets, as already discussed the formula, that is Fb equal to D into T into Fb. So D, that is the dia of rivets, that is the 21.5 into T, that is the thickness of thinner plate, multiplied by Fb, that is the given, or if not given, so remember that, or you have to remember that, you have to remember this value. So now, so you have to calculate value of your Fb. Now tearing strength per pitch length, as already discussed, that is the Ft equal to, that is the capital Ft, that is the force, and this Ft, this is the small ft, this is the stress. So now P minus D into T into Ft. So here we have changed the, already changed the pitch, that is the 75 minus 21.5 multiplied by 14, that is T is the thickness of thinner plate, multiplied Ft, that is the 150. So you can calculate value of your Ft. So now here, when you talk about the joint failure, so let's come here. If you talk about the here, so now if it fail, if this, there are two types of failure, here the rivet can fail or plate can fail. The rivet can fail or plate can fail. So now we are going to calculate the all values, so that if the rivet fail or the plate fails. So for plate we have the tearing strength, and for the rivet we have the shear and the bearing. So we have to calculate all these three things to find out the strength of joints. So here, this is your assignment, and you have to submit by tomorrow. Okay, I will give you the date when you have to submit. So you have to find out the strength of joint in, the strength of joint is minimum of this value. The reason is that the minimum of this value, that is the force taken by that. Okay, so that here the force should not be applied greater than that value. If we applied a force greater than that value, that is the rivet value, so if the, that is the, if Fs is less than Fb, or Fs is the less, Fs is less, that is the shear less है सबसे ज़्यादा, so here your joint will fail in shear. If bearing is less, so your joint will fail in bearing. If tearing is less, so your joint will fail in tearing. So remember, so strength of joint is the minimum of R, Fs, Ft and Fb. So this is the whichever is less. Let's solve one more example, that is here example number 32, 3.2, that is the page number 68. Page number 68. Here it says, now we will definitely change the value. So first let's read the question. एक एकल रिवेट लैप जोड़ में 16 mm तथा 20 mm मोटाई की प्लेट 24 mm व्यास की रिवेटों द्वारा जोड़ी गई है। यह रिवेट पिच 75 mm हो तो इस जोड़ की सामर्थ्य ज्ञात कीजिए। नाउ परमिसिबल स्ट्रेस हैज बीन गिवन. So now let's change the question. So now here, now thickness of plate, let's thickness of plate, let's thickness of plate equal to 20 mm and 24 mm. Let's dia of rivet, dia of rivet is equal to 28 mm. Now here pitch equal to 100 mm. So now again it says एकल rivet lab, एकल rivet lab. So lab, and this is your so type of lab joint. This is your lab joint. So let's draw a figure of your lab joint. So now here this is your figure. Now add a rivet. So here see that here there is one shear plane. So there is the only one shear. So this will be in your rivet will be in single shear. So now you have to find the strength of the joint. Again determine strength of joint. Determine strength of joint. So now again, so what is the strength of joint? So minimum value, minimum of, that is the shear, bearing and tear. So whichever is minimum. So minimum of Fs, Fb and Ft. So let's calculate. So first so shear strength of rivet. So shear strength of rivet, that is the 5 by 4 into d square into Fs. That is the, again here Fs has been given equal to 90. So now here before, so d equal to कितना हो जाएगा, that is the 28 mm given. So 28 plus 2 mm here, that equal to 30 mm. The reason is that here already code is specified that if phi is greater than or if phi is less than equal to 25, so add increase by 1.5. okay, if phi is greater than 25 mm, so increase by plus 2, okay. So now here, so d equal to 30 mm. So now put Fs, that is the shear strength of rivet, that is the pi by 4, that is the 3.14 by 4 into d square, that is the 30 square into Fs, that is the 90 has been given. So calculate the value. So now here again bearing strength of rivet, bearing of strength of rivet, so multiply, that is the d into t into Fb. Remember this, all this formula, that is the d, that is the 30 into t, that is thickness of thinner plate. So whichever is thin, whatever is thin, the let's thickness of plate, that is 20 mm and 24 mm. So here 20 mm is thinner plate. So here d, that is the 20 into t, that is the d, that is the 30 into t, that is the 20 into Fb, that is the given Fb equal to, that is the 270. So solve this. So now we are again going to fire, again going for the tearing strength of plate. Tearing strength of plate. So here the formula already discussed, that is the P, that is the pitch, minus D, that is the gross dia of rivet, multiplied by T, that is the thickness of thinner plate, multiplied by the Ft. Ft is the permissible tension stress. So here the P, here we have assumed, that is the P equal to pitch equal to 100 mm. Pitch equal to 100 mm. So now here put all the value. put all the value, that is the 100 minus d, that is the 30, multiplied by t, that is the t is the thickness of thinner plate, multiplied by ft, that is the again 150. Solve this. So whichever is minimum, that is that will the you can say the strength of joint, the strength of joint is the minimum of Fs, Ft and Fb. You have to submit all these questions by using your assignment. So now here let's solve one more question. Here this is your example number 3.4. Page number 71. So here the question is that now we definitely change the value. एक दोहरे रिविट butt. So now here joint is the butt joint. Butt joint. So now here मुख्य प्लेट की मोटाई 12 mm. So thickness of main T1, that is the 12 mm, let's 14 mm, तथा एंड कवर प्लेट की चौड़ाई 8 mm. सो कवर प्लेट TC, let's 10 mm. नाउ नेक्स्ट यदि रिवेट व्यास 22 mm हो, सो phi equal to 25 mm, let's phi equal to 25 mm, and pitch 70 mm, let's 100 mm. So now determine the strength and efficiency. Determine the strength and efficiency of joint. Permissible stress has been given. So now first, here gross dia of rivet equal to, that is the phi is less than equal to 25 mm, less than equal to 25 mm, so that equal to increase by 1.5 mm. So here 25 plus 1.5, that is the 26.5 mm, that is the 26.5 mm. So now here, so strength in shear, so let's first that is the thickness of thinner plate. Here when you talk about the thickness of thinner plate, that is the T, then it says, already go and refer to the code, it says that T is the thickness of cover plate. Okay, here in butt joint, this is your butt joint, this is first plate and this is your second plate. Here the thickness is of plate is been given, that is the 14 mm, and this is a cover plate, here this is given 10 mm. So here total thickness of cover plate, that is 2 times 10, that is the 20 mm. Thickness of main plate, that is the 14 mm. So whichever is less, that is the 14 mm, so you have to take the 14 mm. See that this 10 and this 10. So if you add this is equal to 20 mm and thickness of main plate is the 14 mm. So now here dt we have, and now so let's start the strength. So here shear strength of rivet, equal to 5 by 4 into d square into f s or sigma s, no matter which have been given, that is 3.14 by 4 into d square, that is 26.5 square into fs or sigma s, that is the 90. Okay, so calculate this value. So now we have to calculate by now bearing strength of rivet. Bearing strength of rivet. So here d into t into fb. So that is the d, that is 26.5 into t. T how much? That is thickness of thinner plate. We have already calculated that. So that is the 10 mm, not 10. This is the 14 because 10, 10, 20 and 14 is the main plate. So whichever is less, multiplied by fb. fb, that is the 270. So listen, if the cover plate here, the thickness of total cover plate, if the thickness of cover plate is the 5 mm and 5 mm, and the thickness of main plate is the that is the how much? This is the 14 mm. So now here, so thickness of total cover plate, that is the 5 plus 5, 10, and the thickness of main plate is the 14. So whichever is less, that is the 10. So in that case we have to take the 10, not 14. So now calculate that. Now again we are going to calculate the tearing strength. Oh sorry, see that here, this is your butt joint. See that this is your butt joint. So now here there are two shear plane. First shear plane is here and second plane is here. So now multiplied by 2, because here the double shear strength, double shear. This is the double shear strength of your rivet. The reason is that why? Because there is the two shear plane in the rivets. First point is here and second point is the here. This is the first point and this is your second point. That's why we have to take for the, in butt joint we have to take for the double shear. So now again tearing strength, of joint, again P minus D into T into FT. So P, that is the 100 minus D, that is 26.5 into T, that is the 14 into FT, that is the 270. Solve this, whichever is. So now here the RV, the rivet value is the minimum of Fs, Fv and Ft. The reason is already discussed. So now we are going to calculate here. So here we have to again determine the efficiency of joint. So for efficiency of joint, I already discussed, that is represented by eta, that is the rivet value upon strength of solid plate. Solid plate means here without hole. Here this is your plate, so without hole. So for here, so if you are going to find the tension strength for this plate, because here the no rivets are applied, here there is no rivets, so there is only plate, this is only plate. So now for plate there is the tension. So now tearing strength of your plate, tearing strength of solid plate, that is the B, that is the width, T, that is the thickness, into Ft. So B not given, that is you can, for B you can replace by P into T into Ft. So P, that is the 100, into T, that is the T is the thickness of thinner plate, that is T, that is thickness of plate or thickness of thinner plate, that is the 14 mm multiplied by Ft, that is the 270. So here we have the strength of your solid plate and rivet value. So now here, so eta equal to, so RV upon strength of solid plate multiplied by 100, whichever is, so what is the result, no matter.